Welcome to the Safe Pod, guys. Yes, the first episode on the Safe Pod podcast. The podcast for me and you, and you are finally here again. I'm an amazing to be speaking with you guys, you great-minded people. My name is brouhgt and I'm the host for the Safe Pod podcast. And I'm very intentional about this podcast, and I'm very excited to be speaking to you guys. Yes, you great-minded guys. So, do we remember the first episode? The first topic for this episode. The last introduction video, I said something about self-esteem build-up. So yes, guys, we're talking on self-esteem build-up here. But first things first, can we define self-esteem? Can we know what self-esteem is in your own terms? If you have something to say, I think you can also comment and just send me an email or my bio on what you think about self-esteem or self-esteem build-up in total. I will give you feedback on the same page. Yes, guys. So I feel self-esteem is our self-evaluation and worth of how we think of ourselves. In the sense of our values, what we think we are, who we think we are, and how we see our own self. And many of us tend to see ourselves like, a little bit down there. Sometimes we see ourselves up there. I'm like, yeah. But many of us are just in between. Don't worry, I can't relate. So yeah, this whole episode is to talk about. So we have a part 2. It's like a stretch of this episode because we can't talk about this in just for a full episode. This is just a briefing into the episode on self-esteem build-up, guys. So yeah, self-esteem, as I said, is our total evaluation of ourselves and our worth and how we feel we are and our value, guys. Yeah, we already defined what self-esteem build-up is. And now, what causes this whole self-esteem stuff? What reduces and what increases it? Many of us actually don't have self-esteem build-up. Many of us have low self-esteem. Many of us have high self-esteem, as earlier said. But what causes low self-esteem? First things first, comparison. I don't know, you can give your opinion, but I feel comparison causes low self-esteem. Self-doubt, talking down on ourselves, friends, our family, even our parents, because don't worry, this is going to be long. I have different illustrations and different examples and stories to share on this podcast. That is that right here, guys. So, and what also builds up self-esteem and what increases high self-esteem? God, number one. I'm sorry, many of us here are Christians, and if you're not Christians here, don't worry, we'll get to enter the Bible and the flow together of how this whole Christianity is related with self-esteem build up. But if you know who we are in Christ and know who our Father is, it tends to just give us this kind of boost to be better and to even know why we are even here in the first place. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but many of us Christians can relate. So yes, back to what causes low self-esteem. Comparison in the sense of we always feeling we are not up to standard with somebody, or we are not just it. I don't know, even we do it subconsciously, we compare. It happens so many times. So the time my sister was even talking to me about something here, and then she noticed how she was on her own. She was just comparing herself with a lot of people. And she's like, wait, why am I comparing myself with this guy? These guys are even older than me. But she doesn't say it's because you're already crowded and tried in that thought of, I'm not doing this thing. Why am I not doing this thing? I want to do it. And then you try doing that and then you fail. Many of us are even scared to fail. Exactly, brings up failure again. Many of us are scared to fail. So when we fail, we just round up our head up, I'm not doing this thing again. They have to can you do this thing? But you've done it before and you failed. Let's always take account into why we failed and then try doing something else that will make us, okay, I failed why? Because I did this. Let me try doing something else that will make me. No, I don't know if you get to the point. But instead, we just rest and say, oh, okay, we failed. And then something like that comes up again. And then so who can do this? Last time, I failed though. If you have said, I've done it before, but I didn't get this course, I did this. And thank you for giving us this pointer. That is also a way to build self-esteem. But whenever I accept failure, someone said fail fast. And I was like, if you think about it, we need to fail fast. Because failing also helps build us and build us personally. I believe it's not the first time I've been hearing this kind of a situation. So yeah. Also, our parents. I think we should also even hold meeting for parents. We should all of us sit down and talk to them, because many people need to know how to talk to children. So earlier, I was talking to my friend on this whole self-esteem, and it was even deeper than I thought, because it was like the mom always speaks down on them every day, every time. Family meeting, why can't you do this? Your friend is doing this, why can't you do this? And I'm sorry, we African people, African parents, we always do it every time. The time my mom is always there, see your neighbor, you can never hear their voice, can never do this. So what did my staff finally spoke up on everybody's behalf, and I was so happy. Because she was like, these people you're talking about, you don't even know them properly. You don't know, you're not in their houses, you're not in their lives. How do you know? And I noticed it's not only my parents, other parents do it. When I was your age, where this was that one, where that was that. So yes, it is not, I don't know, parents, we should sit down and let's have conversations. I also feel we young people should also talk to our parents. But many of us are scared. But let's not do it the wrong way. That's why we're actually scared. So let's do it the right way. Like, mommy, I want to tell you something. I feel rather than doing this thing. My mom is very calm. Not calm. She has African people. She's Igbo. So yeah, she has her own. But when we want to talk, what I like her is when she wants to talk, just okay, mommy, you did something that in this generation, and they're always like, oh, this generation, you guys are so spoiled. One of my biggest prayers is that this generation, let's show them that we are not actually spoiled. Let's show them that this Gen Z is Gen Z something. It's not just that Gen Z. We are not part of the flow of the Gen Z people are this. Let's come out from that flow. Let's be outstanding. So yeah, I feel parents, we should do it. We will get parent section. And enough of that. And what also reduces self-esteem? Yes, as I said before, our minds. I'm a person of our mind. I listen to podcasts and I listen to many motivational speakers, and I realized that everything is about mindsets. If you really like it or not, if you can do it in your head, you can do it in real life. You can execute it. But if you can't do it in your head, what you want to do, I feel we should always have an active imagination of everything we want to do before we will carry them out. But don't worry, we'll get back onto the next episode to expatiate on it, and we'll talk on what builds self-esteem. One, God, positive people in our lives. I don't know if you get what I mean. People that was always encouraged, because we have friends that always tend to talk us down, unnecessarily. Like this whole safe policy now. I'm basically not perfect yet too, at all. I can see the whole set of my everything is professional. But I had the idea, and I told some people like, sure, why don't you? I will go for it. And they encourage me. Some other guys are like, are you sure you can talk to people? What do you want to say? I felt bad. If I listened to those guys, I'd have been like, yeah. So I didn't listen to those guys, and I know where I'm starting. I have planned. I have something in my head. I know where I want to be. Many things that, if I couldn't show this video, don't worry, I'm gonna tell you guys backstory. You don't know how things are, but I'm still trying, even though I'm not perfect. Basically, most time I don't have script right now. At some point, I'm freestyling. I don't even get script, I don't go like. But we are doing just to show we are stressed about this thing. So yes, guys, on the next episode, I did not forget. Somebody is coming. We'll have proper conversation. This one is just rush, just to show you guys a little insight on this whole thing for something that we actually mean this. I'm here to listen to you and listen to us. Anything you have to say, you can send feedback, comment, email. The community is big enough for everybody. The whole idea is to have a positive community for we young-minded people to grow, basically grow. And many of us always feel like nobody's listening. Don't worry, we have your back. Listening. This is why we are the safe pod, your own safe space. So yes, guys, catch you guys on the next episode. Don't worry, it's going to be better than this one. Have big expectations, because we are not this one. Get. Love you guys. Thank you for listening. Try this episode. So happy you great-minded people listen. Big love for everybody. Thanks for the support. Thanks for everybody. Until we meet again on the next episode, stay safe, guys, on the Safe Pod.